it is with heavy hearts that we have to, actually, I guess in this case, address the passing of part of one of our favorite hip hop groups in Takeoff, of the Migos passing. Super tragic situation. He was, I believe, at a dice game in Houston, and yeah, he was unfortunately hit. He was unfortunately shot, and unfortunately, he lost his life.
And he wasn't even the target, is what I understand. It was some other conflict going on.
I refuse to watch the footage of the situation.
Yeah, no.
I refuse to watch it. But from what I've heard, it also may have been from a security guard of theirs or some sort of friendly fire. I can't confirm that because I don't understand what it is with y'all with wanting to watch. Wanting to share footage of it.
No, I understand it outside of our community. I don't get the people who see this stuff on a regular basis who want to see it on the internet. I also don't understand the people in our community who don't see it in our community every day that share it and push it out online.
Yeah.
White folks, it feeds an appetite for them.
Sure. No, that makes perfect sense.
It very clearly feeds an appetite for them, and that's why it's so popular. But for us, I will never understand why the need to repost something like that is so prevalent. I don't get it.
I was deflated from the news of it happening.
Yeah, man.
I couldn't getting into watching it and trying to analyze it and see what happened. No.
The timing of all of it, and obviously it's never a right time for something like this, but like the proximity to what we were hearing from Black Panther made the shit like just so terrible.
Yeah.
It just made it so terrible. It's like I feel like sometimes things happen in a way to provide perspective. And it provided so much perspective for me for what's right.
Yeah.
You get caught up in these echo chambers sometimes, and you think you just preach into a wall basically because everybody else in the room with you feels exactly the way you feel. Mm-hmm. And so there is a level of, well, damn, am I still doing the right thing? Am I fighting for the right things? Am I doing this right? Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? And then you see something like this, man, somebody that takes care of his family, somebody that is a breadwinner for his family, somebody who has a lot of talent.
Yeah.
A lot of talent, like more so than anyone else in that group. By far the most talented Migos. And it's a waste.
Mm-hmm.
It's a waste. And that the fact that he's gone is tragic.
Yes.
Right? Not so much about who he was or what he did in his life, because I don't know that. I don't know this man.
Mm-hmm.
But just by the circumstance of him no longer being here and no longer to provide for the people that he provided for is a tragedy.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that this man is lost. Does he have children?
No.
The fact that I think he was 29. He was born in 1994. This man is a year younger than me.
Mm-hmm.
28.
Yeah. And the Migos were his family.
That is fucking tragic, yo. That is fucking tragic. That is not something to be celebrated. Mm-mm. It doesn't make me feel good to know that happened.
Mm-hmm.
It's not something that I would ever want to relive or have to have drawn back out in front of me or in front of millions of people years after it happened, regardless of the circumstances. The man's life is gone. It wouldn't have mattered if he got hit by a bus or shot by a bullet.
Yeah.
Now, that's just the feeling of the loss.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's gonna have to happen in terms of shit like this.
You had just mentioned that it was deflating for you because of the proximity of all of the Black Panther stuff. For me, it was extremely deflating because it was just like, dog, I am so tired of hearing about rappers dying for one reason or another. I'm just tired of, and it obviously mostly happening because of violent acts. I'm tired of hearing about that, right? Obviously, this one hurt for me because I'm a fan of the Migos, but like, I'm tired of hearing this. I'm tired of hearing
And then it's
X
not
rapper
even-
was slain at 25, 26, 27, 28.
It's not even of the same type of, oh, well, he shouldn't have been doing this. Oh, he was tied up into this. Oh, he was doing this, that, and the third, right? It's always that level of speculation around it. Bro was shooting dice. Bro was shooting dice and didn't even encourage the bullet. He wasn't even the target. You know, it's just it's a level of circumstance in that's just it's unfortunate, man.
Yeah.
It's really crazy. Here's my question. This idea of checking in the cities when you moving around as a celebrity or a rapper or somebody who's closely related to gang life or gang lifestyles, you know what I'm saying? Do that shit actually mean anything?
Can't, because from what I've heard of the video, again, is that J. Prince Jr., who they supposedly checked in with, walked by his lifeless body. So, can it mean anything?
Here's what I'll say about it. If you're going to elect yourself or allow people to elect you that in the community, that's all well and good. But when some shit like this happens, you got to answer for it. Because as far as I know, or as far as everyone else who comes up and through Houston, you the guy. You the one everybody respecting. You ending all these fake ass rap beefs and shit. Somebody came to your city while you was standing right there and got killed. You have to answer for that. You got to. If Houston is J. Prince City, if I got to call J. Prince every time I make a move in Houston, that's on you, bruh. That's on you. Or how about we give way to this farce that man is running a damn thing? How about we give way to these false idols that we keep propping up? If somebody don't have no legitimate weight in your community, man, call that shit out. Stop letting these people take claim for stuff that don't belong to them. Shit, it was a straight to Takeoff and you were there. You could have just been easily as hit as he could have. Yeah, that's your city. Yep. Cause I understand, man. First of all, we're not involving the police because they don't give a damn about us. Secondly, I understand that's how things work sometimes. But what we not about to do is laud J. Prince as this shot caller and this OG, and we got stars getting murdered within footsteps of him. So cut that shit out.
I think in this case, J. Prince, I guess J. Prince Jr. was the one that was there. But regardless, J. Prince is a symbol of checking in.
J. Prince Jr. is J. Prince's son.
Yes.
So J. Prince himself was not there.
Correct.
It was okay.
Yeah.
So it could have been your boy. I don't know if that's better or worse.
Neither here nor there. That situation is a symbol of what's happening seemingly in all big cities, right? Got to check into LA. Got to check into Houston. Got to check in Miami. Got to check in
and they
Chicago.
Still getting shot. Getting shot. Who are they checking in with? See, now I'm asking more questions because they checking in with you niggas and they end up getting shot.
Well, then here's my question.
So what's really going on?
Here's my question. I check in with LA Bloods. What's stopping me from getting shot by LA Crips? I get checked in with one hood, and what's happening with another hood.
If you checking in here, that's where you stay.
Right.
And
but
so
you got beef.
That check-in is supposed to guarantee my safety.
But you got beef with this hood. What's stopping me from...
I guess if they come knocking on our doorstep while you here, it ain't nothing nobody could do about it. What we're saying is you not going to get caught at a red light while you in my city. You not going to be walking into a bodega and a nigga try to stick you up. You're not going to be walking down the street by yourself and somebody do something to you. That's not going to happen while we here type shit. That I can understand. That's a language I can speak. What I don't get is, hey, check in with me, youngster. Check in with your OG before you come here. This, that, and the third. Make sure you moving safely. And then they end up getting killed. That means you don't have nearly the influence that you think you do. You just out here living off a clout that other people gave you for no reason.
Yeah, you told me after the whole PNB Rock situation that we should be checking in before we go to certain places, and this is still happening. This is still happening.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I can't even tell you what to do. I don't want to pull guns away from black people. That's the last thing I want to do.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to fix it.
The hip hop community very clearly has an issue, and we don't know what the answer is.
I don't know. What do you guys think the answer is? Make sure you comment in the prompt below. Also like, share, and subscribe, and come back next week for some more.
And make sure you check out some of our other videos on just various hip hop topics. Make sure you subscribe anytime we get any kind of hip hop news such as this. We will definitely make sure to provide a reaction.
RIP Takeoff.
Absolutely, RIP.